everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Or that defense from flying around and making the play.
All right, 0-2 to start the game. And I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Has his man. It stops. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Still going inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Niners to the line. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. And his first pass falls incomplete. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
From the gun, it's Ward. Hits his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Liking, AC. Ready, ready.
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Shotgun snap out of Ward. Completed to his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
First carry here for Jordan James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Left, 76, go.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Lost for a little, down to the 30. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Walker on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. He takes this out to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Rig alert.
They've got a man in motion.
Go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by the former Seattle first-rounder Jordan Brooks.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Okay, quick.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
60 Bellcat, 60 Bellcat.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Deputy. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they only get a couple, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It adds 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
70 Lions.
To the air with Ward. Finds the in route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
First down throw here for Ward. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ready, ready.
They'll run now on second down. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Ward now on third down. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up with a second after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Milrow from the gun. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 by 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Milrow with it on first. Caught by his back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Ready.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Tigakampo for the grab. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Come on, come on.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Down by Fred Warner.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space where the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Get it. Bronco 80. Go.
Now it's Milrow. There's a screen now for Walker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Shaheed motioning right.
Ready.
Nice run across the 15. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Go.
Walker now from the gun. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Now Ward. On the comeback route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Check that. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Finds the football outside. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
70. 70.
Back to the well again. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 19 lock, Cowboy 80. 60 by 6.
From the gun, it's Ward. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3.
60 by 6. 60.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running left, here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air, Milrow. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 Eagles, 60 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now it's 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Falling just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 65 here. 60.
Ward off the play fake. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Let's go. Go.
Off the play fake, Milrow bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Bronco 80.
Second and 10. Milrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Handoff headed left. It's a Conda. We're working a couple yards past the line. Martin making that play. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. To throw, here's Milrow. Finds him over the middle. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Come on. Cowboy 80. Ready.
First down throw here from Milrow. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Milrow looking to throw. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trap 60.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Buying some time right. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
From the gun, Milrow. The left side caught by Shaheed. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Ready.
Offense is set, first and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Get it.
And send a receiver left. We give here to the motion man. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
19 Lions. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Muro throwing on third down. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just cluster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Nothing, nothing!
1st and 10 here. Ward. Some pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs from the 37.
Come on, come on.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New set of downs from the 37.
60. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He puts some juice on a deep. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Walker off his own read. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He has room past the 25. Keeps it moving. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drives. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one, well, it has been a rough watch for the hometown guys. Their side getting blown out as we begin the 4th.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Panther Street. Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, Chuck, shut up.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
1. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He connects downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Ready. Viking 18. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On the set.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Track. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
4th and forever coming up.
Ready. Bronco 80. Go.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a Bonnie Conda. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Will Rowe from the gun. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10 at the 49ers 20-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check, but his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Running in the red zone. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3.
Set up. Ready, ready.
From the red zone on first. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the 4th. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
49ers 13.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Cowboy 80.
On first down, they'll run. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the 49ers will trail by 25.
49ers 20. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Holland to return it.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
A give up the gut to Abanikanda. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks looking like they'll start this season with a win. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Go. 6, Viking, 18.
To the air, Milrow. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 7 yards on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shaheed motioning right.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. Has some daylight through the 40. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.